Hey everyone, this week I'm building the third of 3 assemblies in the 3-in-1 creator set, Magical Unicorn. This week I'm doing this Colourful Bird. I've got the parts from the previous 2 assemblies on the table. You can't quite see the back row here, it's just out of camera, or at least some of it's out of camera. This first row is all the parts that went into the Seahorse, and then in the back was all the parts left over from the Magical Unicorn. So when I do this assembly, I want to see how many of each pile am I going to use. Because this doesn't look very big, so I'm not even sure it's going to be using as many parts as went into the Seahorse. Let's start building. Well, I've already had to draw from the unicorn pile. Where possible, I'm going to be drawing from the Seahorse pile first, and then if I can't find it, I'm going to the unicorn pile. Well, there's the start of the lower body. Doesn't look like much yet, and not very much color. This is mostly white with just this pale blue in there. Next up is the head. The only 2 printed bricks in the set, the eyeballs. I've got them overlapping the bricks a little bit. I think that's how they're supposed to go. Definitely looks like a face now. So the head's kind of cute. It's got the plumage on the top, nice yellow beak, 2 eyes, starting to get some color. Now we can attach this to the body, just like that, so the bill's overlapping a little bit. This is so cute. Now for the legs. So far, I've been quite evenly dipping into the 2 piles. There's the lower half of the bird with the legs. I think I missed a step. This just wouldn't look right if I were to put this there. There's this big gap underneath. So I missed adding this part right here. Fill that out. Now it should sit. There's still a bit of a gap with that brick, but at least it doesn't look quite as bad as it did before. It's already stable on its own. So cute! Look at this guy! Quack, 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 quack. Next up is the tail. There's something oddly satisfying when Lego bricks flow like that. Just perfectly aligned. And there's the tail. This is where most of the color is, the head and the tail, a little bit in the feet. Now, last thing to do is attach the tail to the body. And there it is, a Colourful Bird. This is by far got the least amount of movement of the 3 different models. Only the tail can move here, but it has 4 positions. Of course, the only one that looks good is about, that one, maybe this one. So head doesn't move, legs don't move. Pretty static model. Still, looks good. Now to count up our pieces here. So this assembly used 29 fewer pieces than the Seahorse and 25 fewer pieces than the Unicorn. So in total, 54 fewer pieces than the main assembly, which is pretty close to the same as the Seahorse in terms of fewer number of pieces than the main assembly. So the Magical Unicorn by far uses most of the pieces. Again, I didn't have to touch the 11 leftover pieces that were in the set from building the Magical Unicorn. I think all 3 assemblies look quite nice. I'll maybe throw a picture of all 3 here just for comparison. But by far my favorite is the actual unicorn. It's got a lot of posability and it just looks great with all the colors. This bird looks okay too. I think of the 3, unicorn's first, this bird is second, and then the Seahorse is third in terms of how I'd rank their appearance. Quack, 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 quack. Well, what do you think of this? Let me know in the comments. Did you check out the other two builds? Please let me know as well, and let me know what your favorite is. The Unicorn, the Seahorse, or this Colourful Bird. I can't remember how much this creator set cost, but at 145 pieces, it was definitely under $20. So really good value for the money. Lots of nice colorful pieces, lots of different variety of pieces in terms of hinges and hooks, a couple printed bricks. So not a bad set to pick up just for parts, if that's what you're looking for. Anyway, that's it for this week. I hope you liked the construction of this Colourful Bird. If you haven't already, please go check out the other two assemblies for this 3-in-1 creator set. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.